Hey, what's going on? It's your boy once again, and throwing down once again another video. First, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my subscribers family also. Shout out to my new subscriber, Mr. Ad Flow. Good brother. So, with that said, Clarissa Shields and Christina Hammer, they had their first press tour today. And I want to make a correction. KQKC admits when he is wrong. KC will tell you when he's wrong. And I was wrong about April the 13th. It is not on a Wednesday night. Why would I think that in the first place, knowing most of your boxing matches are held on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? So, no, it will be on Showtime, and it will be on April the 13th, but it will be on a Saturday, not a Wednesday. So, that was my fault. So, apologies to everyone that was listening in the chat. Apologies to anyone who listened to the live stream. So, but the reason why I decided to make this video is because I am pretty much cheering for Clarissa Shields. Yes, she's from Michigan and I'm from Illinois. We are pretty much 4 hours apart. Actually, some people say 5, some people say 4.5. Well, I can drive it in 4 hours. That's real. I can. But regardless, we are Midwest. We support each other. So, therefore, I'm going to ride with my country medalist. She medalist more than once. Now, does she have the upper hand on Christina Hammer? Yes. In some ways she do. In some ways she don't. See, Clarissa Shields is more like a Keith Thurman type. She will throw with bad intentions. She will throw to try to get you out of there. She is not trying to leave it up to the judges. She don't believe in leaving up to the judges. If I had my choice, I wouldn't leave it up to the judges either. Because we know sometimes the judges don't have their glasses on, if you get my motherfucking drift. So therefore, you have to do what you have to do. But she fighting a young lady named Christina Hammer. She's more polished. She's been fighting longer. And she does have great lateral movement. She uses her angles very well. She definitely knows how to cut off the ring. She definitely knows how to work behind her jab. She has great positioning. And she has great balance. And she has great punch placement. Now, with all that, does that guarantee her a win? No. Deontay Wilder doesn't have all that. Does he win? Yes. Does he knock niggas out? Yes. So that's what type of fight we're looking at on April 13th. It can go either way. Now, we all know KC keeps and always write his notes. So, what I'm going to do is read just a little bit of what went down at the presser. Okay? Undefeated middleweight world champion Claressa Shields and Christina Hammer. Now, I already told you that I made a mistake. They will be fighting on the 13th, which is a Saturday, and it definitely will be on Showtime. Now, they will be fighting for the women undisputed 160-pound belt. Now, the unification, now this is going to be at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It will be the main event on Showtime Boxing. Now, it is a special edition, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So that means they will come on 8 o'clock for people at Central Time, like Illinois, Texas, Arkansas. You know, we all know what city you stay in, what time it is, okay? And actually, as my title said, now, it is the most significant women's bout for women boxing. You know, this is what it's all about in boxing for women. Now, bringing these two young ladies together will put women boxing on the map. Now, sure, they wasn't around where Muhammad Ali was fighting and before him. But women are just as tough as men. Women can stand pain just as much as men. And for the women that's listening, I know you can vouch for that. Now, no homo, and I'm not trying to be funny, but hey, a man couldn't take having a baby. A woman can. They had did it many times. My grandmother did it 13 times. But a man, hell no. You squeezing a motherfucking watermelon out your ass? Hell no. Okay? But Shields and Hammer, they are the features, too, of the consensus top 10 pound-for-pound fighters. And that's in the world. And they definitely going to be squaring it off to crown only the second undisputed champion in female boxing history. Let me say that again. They will be fighting. Okay? They will be fighting for only the second crown for the undisputed champion in female boxing history. Now, what I say about undisputed, that means you have all the damn belts. You cleaned out everybody. Now, this fight was originally scheduled for November, and that was back in 2018. But, of course, it was postponed due to medical issues suffered by Christina Hammer. Now, Christina Hammer, she's a fine woman. Yes, she is. She's very beautiful. Claressa Shields, she's very sexy. And that makes a very, very definite great match. We all seen the footage I did on her. The poses with the boxing gloves on and with her without a shirt on. But she's not showing anything. But she just gives you the illusion. Okay? And that's good enough for me. And trust me, a lot of other guys. But when you have a beautiful woman and a sexy woman, both are good boxers, that sells the hell out of a fight. Yes, it does. Now, if you go to YouTube, you can see the previous fights. You can see the attraction. So, just a little background on these two, okay? Now, Shields is 23 years old, okay? Now, she's only 8-0. Now, 8-0 now, with 2 KOs. Now, she's fighting a very experienced woman. And she's only 8-0 with 2 KOs. She's a 2-division champion who holds the IBF, the WBA, and WBC 160-pound titles. Now, Christina Hammer is 28. And her record, now get this, is 24-0 with 11 KOs. 8-0 versus 24-0. Now that's a big difference. See, that's why you can't count Claressa Shields out. That's why you gotta ride with her. How many fighters, men or women, that you know that's 8-0 and fighting for an undisputed, undisputed 160-pound, 160-pound division, undisputed championship? How many? Yeah, Christina Hammer, she owns the WBO belt and is the WBC champion in recess, and has dominated the women's middleweight division for I think 7-8 years. Shields and Hammer fought on the same card. I remember this. Last June on Showtime. They both fought. Matter of fact, Christina Hammer was up first, and Claressa Shields was back behind the curtain peeping, seeing what she see, Now, with both fighters winning impressively to set up the first undisputed showdown in the women's 160-pound division. This is the first time they ever had that. This is special. It is. So that's why we need to support her. We need to support this fight, period. If we want women boxing to get on the map, to get to be entertaining, and I ain't talking about parading them like sex objects. I'm talking about they are athletes. They are athletes just like in the Olympics, just like gymnastics. No, they are not sex symbols. They are athletes. They are in combat sports too. Only difference is they are women and they fight 2-minute rounds versus men 3-minute rounds. That's the only difference. That's the only motherfucking difference. And you better take heed, because they will throw down. Yes, you got some women like Christina Hammer. They can give you the sweet science with no problem. She can move like Floyd Mayweather. She can punch like Triple G. Christina Hammer. She can move like Joe Joyce. But she can hit. She can hit like Keith Thurman when he was in his prime. Or when he wasn't in love, if you get my drift. So, the winner of Shields versus Hammer will join Terrence Crawford, Jermaine Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, Usyk, and women's welterweight Cecilia Brækhus as the only fighters to have unified all 4 major world titles in any weight class. Now, you can't tell me You can't tell me that's not exciting. You can't tell me that's historic. On April the 13th, on Showtime, you will see history in the making. You can tell your kids you seen history in the making. You can tell your mother you seen history in the making. You can tell your grandkids you saw history in the making. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, I can use your subscription now. Once you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, you will get notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video. Monday through Friday, I do a show that starts at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. KQKC is the place you want to be. So, after each video, you will see show more. Click on that. You will see my Twitter account, my email account, my Gmail account, and you also will see my PayPal account. That is for supporting the channel, because I have some great ideas to make it more attractive, and I do support the American Cancer Society, and that is for personal reasons. So if you would like to support today, I definitely would appreciate it and shout you out. And with that, that's all I have for you this evening. Now, for a day, I was intending to do 3 a day, but sometimes that's what we do at the LDBC. We give you content. We give you up-to-date content. I'm a new channel, but I'm starting to get to be an old channel, if you know what I mean. So, with that, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love, and God bless you.